Hi, I'm sitting here on the floor watching the women's marathon in the Olympics, and I hear a knock at the door. So I'm in the middle of darning up holes. I'm looking dishevelled because there's a one-act play competition. This afternoon I've got 8 plays entered, and I've got a bag of last-minute supplies in the background, and I get a knock on the door, and it's the courier, and it's something that I've ordered. So I figured, why not film on the floor and show you what I bought? Mostly because I also, maybe I don't remember what I bought, because maybe I purchased it in a bit of a late night purchase. So I've got 2 bags here from Hobbii, and I think it's come from Denmark. I've sliced the tops open because they're annoying plastic sounds. Don't know what I'm going to pull out. I do remember ordering one thing. Did I need to order it in retrospect? No, I did not. That ceases to be the issue. Right, so I didn't pay a lot. They were having a good sale. It looked like they were having fun colours. There were a lot of things that were sold out, so it was a bit of a gamble. Delivery costs were fair, considering that I'm in New Zealand and they came from Denmark. But let's have a look, and hopefully the plastic inside the plastic bags isn't too noisy. I live in hope. Right, so this is the one I remember purchasing. I don't know why I thought I needed it. I think I'm just constantly questing for a bag that I can take with me places. Right, so it was a blue bag. I think it was $16, probably American. Oh, okay, right, okay, so what have we got here? We've got a blue bag with a round top, making it a round bag. We've got some holes for yarn. We've got a handle, that's exciting, in the main part of the bag, which is big enough for travel, but I mean, I think it's going to fit by the floor in the car as I knit while other people drive. I do enjoy passengering. It's got a zip-up pouch in the middle, they're nice. And then, again, for some reason, the bit that I seem to be finding appealing in concept, a front pocket. A front pocket. There's nothing in the front pocket. There's some side pockets that will remain to be seen as to whether or not I actually think that they're useful, because they look, and there's some for knitting needles on the other side. It feels like that's a way of saying, hey, stab yourself on a knitting needle as you're trying to be convenient, or snap a knitting needle in half, because this happened the other day. I had my knitting sitting down on bamboo needles because I was wanting to try the Wool and the Gang needles. It turns out that if one's husband forgets and sits on top of your knitting, sayonara knitting needles. It also turned out that this was the only pair of 3.5mm needles that I own. So I need to get another set of those. Anyway, bag. Yep, reasonably happy with the bag. It was cheap, it's good quality. It's also got this little case to go in the inside. That's not going to be long enough for knitting needles, obviously. One assumes one can put one's unicorn scissors in it, or something along those lines, we shall see. And it's got the over-the-shoulder strap, which I should probably use because I've been carrying so much stuff over the last few days. I've got some RSI. I need to put my wrist strap back on, but I'm being vain and just dealing with the pain. Right, what else did I buy? Oh, these are my favourite needles. I do think this worked out as being cheaper than buying them individually. I do have the interchangeable Zing set, and I haven't lost all of them. Oh, these have got different sizes than ones I already own, which is nice. It's the single pointed needle set. The smallest ones are 2.5 and the largest ones are 6. I think I own the orange set, which is maybe 375, no, 275. I own an orange set, and she says, looking up there, I own a purple set, which is 375, and so the orange ones must be 275 maybe. Yeah, so these are the 0.5 increments, which are nice. I also have the 4s, love them. The 5s, love them. The 5, well, and the 5s, I've just bought the 5s. I haven't used them yet, but the 4.5s are great. Love them. Love all of them. So that'll be useful. Got a nice case. That'll save me buying more knitting needles every... This is the only thing about... You see, the needles don't fit in the bag. They will fit in the Darn Good Yarn bag. Right, what else did I buy? Okay. Oh, that's right. I do remember seeing this, thinking I'll give it a go. This is linen yarn. My face, I think, says it all. I don't know what I was expecting linen yarn to feel like. It's going to be weird to knit. It's a nice colour. Does match the kitchen. It does match the darning that I've just been doing. It matches the sofa that's sitting next to me, let's be completely honest. So it is a favourite colour, but it does feel weird. So we'll see what happens. I'm planning on knitting some sort of summer singlet with it. But it is a lot finer than I was anticipating. And it's a lot more textural than I was anticipating, but we shall see. What else is in here? Candy. That's exciting. That'll go in the handbag for later. Oh, I did go crazy, didn't I? I did go crazy. I did. From memory, the Zing needle sets were quite cheap. I don't remember if they were on special or whether or not I just looked at them and had purchased some and decided this was going to be a good way of going. Because I'm currently wanting to knit socks. I haven't finished knitting a sock. I've done one heel practice on double-pointed needles, and I've started one top-down sock. So we'll see how we go. Double-pointed needle set. Am I going to lose all of these? I hope not. I feel like I'm constantly buying double-pointed needles. I went through the phase of really liking the Knit Pro Symphony ones, but after a while they splinter, and that's less fun. So now I've got a complete set of the Zing ones and the sizes that I use. Oh, that's right. Some crystal buttons that were a gift with purchase. They're nicer in real life than they were online. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. It's not really me. But I'll do something with them. And then we're down to just, oh, another candy. Some sock yarns, because I had read good reviews. I got this one, which is called Sock Yarn. Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what the name of this one was. It probably had a cool name. But it's, again, matching the kitchen. So I thought I'd try that one. And I also got some magic sock wool in 2 shades. These kind of make stripy socks. These also kind of make stripy socks with some patterns. So they look like fun. Because I don't know how I'm going to go on knitting the second sock in a pair. I don't like repeating things. So I think I spent about $100 US. Maybe. What does the invoice say? The invoice doesn't say. And the invoice just says that, oh, there's 2 invoices. No, that just says what I bought. I think it was around $100 US. And then the delivery was, it wasn't too bad. It must have been about 20, something like that. So I've got the bag, 2 needle sets, these 3 balls of sock yarn and 2 balls of linen yarn. I think that was the most expensive in the bag, as well as some freebie buttons. So we shall see what I end up doing with this and how I end up using the bag. Did I need it? No. If it works, it'll be great. I will enjoy knitting the socks. I'm going to enjoy experimenting with the linen yarn. Since the disaster with the needles, these are going to come in handy. I'm always buying these, so definitely 10 out of 10 happy with the purchases. We'll see whether or not I use the bag. That's going to be the main thing. So we'll watch out for an update, I guess. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Oh, cough-filled unboxing. I think it's the linen yarn. Maybe. Either way, unattractive cough one item. I will now go back to watching the marathon. It's looking like things are getting very exciting. They're at the 33-kilometre mark. Lots of people are dropping like flies. It's very hot, quite obsessed with the Olympics. Only 2 days left. Very exciting. And I shall catch you all anon. Take care of yourselves, take care of somebody else, and just remember to smile.